Alrighty, happy Monday, everyone. I want to talk about a couple things. First of all, today was a great day. On one account, I ended up positive over $1,300. On another two accounts, I traded group, I ended up positive $640, I believe it was, on both of those accounts. And so for total for the day was I don't know, like 2,500 bucks. So yeah, it was a great day. But I want to go over the one trade that I did lose on. And it was a big loss. It was $1,000 loss. And I'll show you why I shouldn't have done it. And if I was going to do it again, maybe where I should play it again the second time. So, okay, fine. I'll show you some trades too that I did. But the last video, same trades. Yeah. Um, it's just been clicking to me. And I was so excited to wake up this morning and be like, hey, let's trade today. Let's make some money. And it worked out great. So, okay, here we go. This is the trade right here. This is at 7:05 Central Standard Time, and so for me, it was like 5:05 in the morning, right when I sat down. I missed this trade. I didn't get to there, but I was like, "Hey, this look, there it is." I was like, "Oh, good." But if you notice the time difference on the bottom timestamp, this bar closed at 7:05, and this bar closed at 7:08. So there was a couple minutes in between these two bars, which was really kind of just a little kind of rough. So these couple minutes in between is yeah, yeah. So the problem was is that my brain wasn't clicking just right. I saw this one at 6:49. I missed it and I wasn't awake yet, but this would have worked out fantastically. There's 48, there's 49, the price has dropped. But when the blue little cross here touches any of the bars, and there's a few more examples later on in the day, so hopefully I'll scroll and grab them. Let me see if I can make this a little bigger. When this bar touches at any time, we want to avoid this trade. At the very least, instead of going right here, you pump it up to to this height here at the gold. Okay, you could probably do that and get away with it. I haven't looked at it, but I've just visually observed it that this may work out for you. But this trade lost me $1,000 because after this hit, this thing hit up here at 48, and then the next couple minutes it dropped, and it dropped all the way down, and I was toast. So yeah, not cool. And then it shot back up after that. So this lost me $1,000. I wasn't excited about that because it wasn't my first trade of the day. I believe I got in that other trade earlier. I can't remember quite remember, but I had a small buffer, but not totally big buffer up. And so I wasn't up to 10 contracts yet, but I still traded five contracts where I lost $1,000. So I'm doing 40 ticks loss. I try to get up to about $500 or more for buffer before I flip over to 10 contracts. And then once I do 10 contracts, then I'm just like, hey, let's just hit it. And that's eventually what happened to me. I didn't get any of the big wins with doing the 10 contracts. I capped out about 400 bucks, but they were quick hits in and out, and I was super happy because those things add up quick. So let me go back here. So yeah, so that trade was not served very much fun. And then after that, it was just money. Like here's one that hits, put the sell in there, made money on that one. Um, 1821. This one hit way before it closed. That one worked out just fine. This was at 8:30. I wasn't in it, but I did make some money on that opening bell. Uh, right here, 8:35. That was a good one. Let me see if I can find a couple that were touching as well that I should have avoided. Here's one right here. I got into this trade. It touched, and I was already in the trade. Like I didn't have any opportunity to change it. I wanted to avoid it. Luckily, it went my way, but yeah, I was a little nervous there because I was like, "Oh, please don't touch," and it touched, and then it was too late. I was already in this next trade. It happened so fast, and I was in and out so quick that I was like, "Phew." Especially because the last one where I yeah, got kicked right there, so I lost $1,000, and I'm like, man. And then I just went on a tear. All these guys, I avoided this trade right here because this is what I'm talking about, where it's like, hey, blue, and then the blue dropped in there. I'm like, okay, we're not going to trade this one, and then it did pop up. And so this is where if you could, if I could find it. So the blue little cross is right in the middle of that bar. But as soon as I saw it touch it, I exited out. I was like, I don't want to mess with this. It would have worked out. Well, let's see. There's 38. I don't know where 39 is. I didn't check it out, but I didn't want to play. I was like, let's not do that one. Let me show you a few more that worked out. This had a decent candle that went down at 9:45. I mean, all these things were winners for me. Um, this one, another one too. I believe I sat this guy out because again it was touching. Didn't do that one. Didn't do this one. So yeah, you sit out a number of them. But sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. So I just found in all my research and going back through all those trades, and I don't have enough of this hard data point to do this, but it is a very, very high percentage win so far. I'm trying to get about, I mean, I'll keep logging this until I get about 2,000 trades, and so I get a good number. But so far, from what I've seen, it's a very high percentage win just trading the predictive parlay parsees, and it's kind of fun because I like making money. Yeah, here's another one, and I think I was done by, yeah, I didn't trade this one. I was totally done by now. I saw this one, I was watching it, and I just sat this guy out because I was like, oh, this is right here. So, and I was done by 12 o'clock. Those trades all through there, especially when I was trading 12, 10 contracts, not 12, uh, you make money quick. And so that was my day. I just want to send a quick message to you all. Come join me, c3algo.com, and let's make some money together.